Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Mara Grace, and today I am going to be doing, as I said in the previous video, I'm going to be doing a review on this Gonex bag. So this Gonex bag is the bag that I took with me to Europe. It is a 35 liter foldable backpack. I mean, this is 35 liters in this tiny little thing. I mean, okay, maybe it's not that small. Like, it's the size of my hand, and my hand's this is a size 10 ring. If you guys, like, my hands are big. It's a thing. So it's the size of my hand. But that being said, it's still quite compact, which is great. So this is the backpack itself. It folds into itself. I feel like I'm not making sense. I feel like between like the last video and this video, they're just gonna be like so all over the place. So I apologize for that. But let's open this up. So this is the backpack. And it folds into its own pocket. That's what I was trying to say. So this is the pocket that it's folded into. This isn't a separate bag that you can smush it down into. This is the actual backpack. So you do that, you open up this, and it is a little bit crinkly sounding. So for those of you who are really bothered by crinkly noises, you may want to turn the audio off while I take this out. So just so you know. So you just kind of pull it out. By the way, I don't fold it that well. It comes like a lot nicer folded, but I just don't. I can't. Alrighty. So this is the bag. This thingy, which is the pocket that it was folded into, flips inside out and then becomes a little keys pocket on the inside of the bag on the interior. Oh, it smells weird. Okay. So this is the backpack. If I were to, hold it up. And it doesn't look that big, but it's 35 liters and it's super lightweight. So start with the front little thing here. There's this little pocket, which I use mostly to keep like lip balm and all that stuff, just stuff that if it got stolen, like if this bag got slashed and it got stolen, it wouldn't be like the end of the world. So that was down there in that little bottom compartment, which I literally don't know why this smells. That's kind of gross. We'll put that in the cons list. Maybe that's just mine, I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. Fold up that pocket since we just showed it to you, or close it up rather. Then there's this secondary pocket, which is also quite large. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's like almost the height of the backpack, and I use this mostly to keep like my travel journal, because I had a travel journal with me, and just like pens and like brochures and all that. Whoa, brochures and all of that stuff. So close that one up. Then there's the main compartment, which is massive. Like, I was able to fit, because I took this on the plane, and there's also like a little laptop sleeve in here. Now it's not padded or anything, so I wouldn't necessarily trust my laptop in it. However, this thing is huge. Like this compartment is huge. And if you think about it, this is 35 liters. The bag I took with me for my traveling was 40 liters. So this is almost the same size as the Osprey bag. It's 5 liters less, which is wild because it looks way smaller. But anyway, I was able to put, because I took, like I said, I took this on the flight. This is my personal item, because you're allowed to carry on in a personal item a lot of the time. I had my iPad, I had all of my camera gear, which was the camera I'm filming on now, which is a Canon T6i, had my vlog camera, had the tripod I had with me, had my light, had my, what else did I have? I had my iPad, I had my bag of snacks, which I literally carry this massive bag of snacks, like freezer Ziploc bag of snacks. So I had that in there. I had my water bottle, which was on the side, granted, not in the main pocket. And there was still room. Like, it fits so much stuff in here. So, but mind you, the heavier it is, the more uncomfortable it is, and I'll get into that in a minute. But it is huge. It's, like, durable, because with all of that stuff in it, it didn't rip. Yeah, so it was great. It was great for that purpose. And then of course back here, laptop sleeve. I use this for documents, for keeping my documents on hand, like my travel documents. So emergency contact, all of that stuff. I have a folder, I put that in there so it's easily accessible and always with me. So that was that. Yeah. And then, of course, the little pocket that it folds into is also quite large, obviously, because I can fold the whole bag into it, and I usually use that for like keys and stuff. And then on the outside here, there are 2 water bottle pockets, one on this side, one on this side, and I use that for my water bottle, and it was great. And I actually, because my water bottle's fairly tall, I would strap this, so this straps around the bottle. I would do that, and I had a carabiner, and I would hook the carabiner onto the loop, because my water bottle, if you've seen it, you probably have. I'm pretty sure I did a video with my water bottle. It was one of my favorites videos, actually, quite a while ago, but I have a U of T water bottle, and it's a Camelback water bottle specifically, and it has a little hoop on the back, so I hooked a carabiner through that, and I hooked the carabiner onto here, and it never fell out, which was perfect, because I did not want it falling out, especially, like, you know, in public or whatever. So, all of that to say, this is great. The water bottle thing worked perfectly. The other thing about this bag that I liked was that it has these little, like, even though it's, because I wanted a neutral bag, like I didn't want a bag that was going to be, this comes in so many different colors. I didn't want a colored one because I didn't want something that was going to attract a lot of attention, because this was going to be my, like, everyday bag while we were out traveling. Like, I obviously wasn't going to have the big backpack with me every single day when we were on excursions, but I was going to have this with me because it was going to fit my camera stuff. So, I like that it has these little, like, yellow details, neon details, because at nighttime, obviously, if you're walking and you're wearing black and you have a black backpack on, you kind of blend into the night. So, it's got reflective bits on it, which is great. That sounded so fake, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's go around to the back of the bag, the straps. The straps do have padding on them. And actually, I'm going to get into straps in a minute. Here we go with my monkey brain again. One more thing that I like, it's got this little whistle on it, on the strap. So if you ever get in trouble, you have a whistle with you, which is great. Yeah, so pros, this bag is huge. It's super lightweight. It's obviously very compact and foldable. But yeah, let's get into the cons, because I'm sure people want to know what I don't like about it so that, you know, they can measure whether they'll like it or not. That's how I do it anyway. The straps, they're great if you don't have a lot of weighted stuff in here. Now, I had my camera in here every day when we were walking, and it did get heavy at times. And I didn't just, you know, throw my camera in here, just so you all know. I had a insert that I had my camera in inside of the bag, so I didn't just like throw the camera in and hope for the best. Now that that's been noted, there is some padding on these straps, but there isn't a whole lot. And especially when I was wearing the bag like this, when I had the Osprey bag with me, it killed my shoulders. This could be because I had too much stuff in it. I had, like I said, my camera, my iPad, like all that stuff. I could have had too much stuff in it. It could have just been too heavy. But it is true that the heavier it got, the more stuff you put in it, the less comfortable it was. And that's just because it doesn't have a lot of support or structure. As you can see, it really doesn't have much structure at all. But yeah, so these straps, can you see it? I don't know. There's a mesh. There's a mesh on them that helps with breathability, so it was actually very breathable. I will note that. Like, my back rarely got sweaty when I had this on. So yeah, not a lot of support. Straps aren't fantastic. If you don't have a lot of stuff in it though, like, it's perfect. Like, if you're just carrying this around as a day pack to throw a sweater in, even a water bottle, like, that's fine. That's beyond fine. It's only when you start getting like camera stuff that it gets heavy. Or cans. I had canned food in here at one point because we went grocery shopping, and that was just a bad idea. Yeah, so that would be my con about this bag. The other con I have, and this is something I only discovered like halfway through the trip, because the first bit of the trip this was fine. I didn't have this problem. And then halfway through the trip, this bag started to smell. And I don't know if it's just my bag or what, but it started to smell like really bad. So I cleaned it out, tried to figure out, you know, did I have something that spilled in here and went bad or what? Could not figure it out for the life of me why it smelled so bad. And then when I got home, I like put it in a wash bag and put it in the wash. And it smelled okay. And then just now, as you saw, when I was pulling it out, I noticed that it smelled bad again. And I'm looking at it and I'm like trying to figure out why the heck it smells bad. Like it's been washed since I've been home and I haven't used it since then. But it smells like I don't know, old plastic. It smells like old plastic and sweat. It's a little gross, to be perfectly honest. So I don't really know why it smells like that. Maybe it's just a one-off, maybe it's just my bag, I don't know. There's also this weird, I just noticed, weird dust accumulating in here, which I don't know what that's from either. Maybe it's just the bag ripping. I think that's what it is actually. Anyway, I don't really know what that's all about, but yeah. That is the Gonex bag. I feel like such a weird note to leave it on. That's the Gonex bag. Gonex 35 liter Daypack. That's what it's called, I'm pretty sure. I will try to link it if I remember. I'll link the Amazon link because I did order it on Amazon. I ordered it on Amazon Canada though, so I'm not entirely sure if people in the States can get it, but you can try. It worked well overall for the trip. I'm gonna say that. Like it worked fine. It was exactly what I wanted, just like a lightweight day pack that I could carry around with me, put my stuff in and not worry about stuff. It's obviously durable because, like I said, it had quite a bit of heavy stuff in it and it didn't rip. The bottom is totally fine. Like, it's fine. So quality-wise, I'd say it's actually pretty good. Pretty good quality, pretty good for durability. Only complaints are the straps not having enough support in them, which I guess you really can't do for a bag like this. If you want a bag that folds up, you probably won't be able to get a lot of support because otherwise it wouldn't compact down as small. So it's a sacrifice, I guess. But I figured you should know about it. Oh, hello. I found a penny in euros. Cool. I just figured you should note it if you are looking for a bag to go like hiking with or something, because I would not recommend this bag for hiking. Like, just don't do it. You'll hurt yourself. But for just day-to-day stuff, sure, why not? Go for it. Yeah. Let's try to fold this back up so that you can see how I can compact it, because I'm actually trash at compacting this thing. So you fold this back out. There we go. Fold that back out. And then hope for the best. I'm going to make life a bit easier for myself and zip it up as much as I can, which I didn't do last time. Note to self, a note to everyone, please zip it up before you try to put it in the bag. It just makes your life easier. I remembered this before and I don't know why I didn't do it last time I put it away. Also, I know it looks pretty wrinkled right now because it's been compacted for literally months, but actually it's not that bad. And like in person it looks less wrinkled, I think, than it does on camera. And also it unwrinkles pretty quick. Like this material it's like a raincoat material almost. It's not waterproof. I did not say it's waterproof, just so you all know, it's not waterproof. I know it's not waterproof because I had something spill on it and I went right through. It's not waterproof. Don't take it in the rain. Don't take it under a waterfall. You will get your stuff soaked, guaranteed. But it's got that sort of similar texture to it, I guess. And so the wrinkles do flatten out pretty quickly. I did not have a problem. The wrinkles bother me and I didn't have a problem with it the whole time I was away. So let's put it back in. So you just kind of shove it back in there, I guess. And then flip up the lid. And then you just have basically the straps that stick out. And you just shove the straps in. And it kind of feels like it's gonna rip. It's not. At least I haven't had it rip. It just compacts down to be quite small. That's all. And so I guess it feels like it's gonna burst, but it hasn't. So yeah, that's what it looks like when it's all back in there. And then you just do your absolute best to zip it up. So I can't zip it up on screen. I'll try. Ugh. Yeah, this isn't working. It's really not working to zip this up on screen. You need your elbows into it. There we go. And you just squeeze it to flatten it out. And that's it. That is the Gonex 35 liter backpack. Yeah. Okay, so that was my review on the Gonex 35 liter backpack. Hope it was informative, hope you enjoyed it, hope it is useful to you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, between the Osprey review and this review, which one was better, please let me know. And also the Gesture review, because it's like my third backpack review now. So I'll keep doing them if you guys like them. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you get notified every time I post a video, which is every Monday. And until next time, bye guys.